Oh, snap. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another Ian Kane podcast. Today we are in the middle of Loyola University in an absolute beautiful place. This place is like the Garden of Eden. Not like the snake and stuff. If you wanted to meet God, this is the place for you to be, man. If anybody ever wants to, hit me up and come over here, hang out, do a little Bible study, right? Please hit me up because this would absolutely be amazing. And I love this place because of how peaceful it is. There's no one who is annoying. I'm kind of annoying, but that's just me. There's nobody who's bothering you. It's just such a peaceful place, and that's me. And I feel like this place is the place to be if you wanted to meet God, because there's so many places. And what kind of is that deer behind me? I'm hearing ruffling around myself. This is the place to be. We'll do this whole tour of this garden. That'll kind of be the podcast. It'll be a little bit of a shorter podcast today. But I don't really have any other ideas. That's about it. And this one will be quick, easy upload. So yeah, let's get right into it, man. Alrighty. Oh no, we don't want to do that. All right, so we're in Loyola University. We live a little far from that, but on bike, I have the bike down here. It's a bit of a hike, but an absolute beautiful spot to be. I can't complain at all. Sorry, I just had to take a quick thumbnail there. Alright, so we have this river, obviously. I'm sure you can kind of see it. Yeah, you can kind of see it there. But we gotta cross it without getting our feet extremely wet. I'm trying to think, where's the best place to cross? We could try to go over there. That's pretty treacherous. There's a lot of rocks over there. Be easy to get over. How do we get up there? We have to go through these. Have to get really, really low. Alright, maybe we're not gonna do that. Alright, there we go. So I got my feet wet last time I tried to do this. On the way over here when I started my thumbnail. So I gotta be very careful because these rocks aren't... Oh, see, now we're stuck. Now we basically have to go that way. We have to go the other way. I'm sorry, guys. This is just ridiculous. I'm gonna pause the video. Actually, no. You don't know. You're gonna stick in here with me. You're gonna find out what these videos have to go through to get these videos posted. And all right, I see a path. Okay, that's not a very stable rock. Holy smoly! Oh my gosh! Oh, I made it! I made it! It's a decent rock. I just gotta make sure I do not fall. Because I am not trying to get... It's not super deep. It's about, I don't know, maybe a couple inches. Not even a foot, probably. Maybe a foot. We'll do a little tourist garden here. If we get over, we don't get stranded. But if I was doing a camping, and this was like not public or private property, I would be thrilled. I would do this. Okay, we'll just do that again. All right, we gotta cross. Feet are soaking wet, but they'll probably dry off pretty quickly once we get in the sun here. All right, now we're gonna get up the hill. Alrighty. Oh, there we go. Now we just crossed that over rocks. So, ladies and gentlemen, to take this path, we just took this path down here. Bike's over there. We'll go back over there and we'll end the video. But we'll just do a little loop, talk about my plans, how life's going for me. So I was gonna do a podcast today, and I totally forgot to write down my notes and stuff. I was gonna do what purgatory is. For those who don't know, it's basically a place where people who are not completely detached from sin go. It's not like hell, but it is. It's a temporary place where you will only be there for a short time. Or what kind of fruit is that? Those are Buckeyes. I'm pretty sure those are Buckeyes. A little nature hike, huh? You know I love my nature hikes. Well, probably don't, but there's something about you in nature that I just love about. I love about nature. I'll probably create a few YouTube shorts while I'm here. But it's absolutely phenomenal. And you'll see when we get around how beautiful it is. And I can't even describe it because if you were to just look at it, it's just a place of peace. I'll say it again, it's like the Garden of Eden before sin happened. It's like, this is what Revelation talks about, how there'll be no sin, and it'll just be like a giant Garden of Eden. You'll be able to see God every day, be able to talk to Him, you'll be able to see your friends, family, whoever who put their faith in Jesus Christ. This is where you'll meet them. And I feel like that's a very powerful thing for me, because this earth is not my or your final place. This is where we are. This is how we learn. And then God finally tells us when we die. This is where we learn, and He tells us. So He teaches us, basically. This is literally connected us to nature and God. This is how you build a connection with God. Holy smokes. This is how you become a better person, because you spend time in the creation. We are the created. We are around, right now I'm around His creation. We are the created, and He is the creator. So ultimately everything on this earth should worship God. In every shape and form. That's why I'm doing this, because this is a way that you can worship God, and because you're telling people about Him, and it's giving Him worship and praise. So I saw a family when I was walking, when I was going over to the area. They were eating lunch, and I said hi and stuff. And there's just, again, people, even if you're not Catholic, there's something so special about this place that I can't describe. You have to physically come here, and you have to be here, and you have to want to feel Jesus Christ to be here. And if any of you guys are watching this, and you ever want to meet up with me, and you have my information, just hit me up and say, hey Ian, do you want to go confession? Do you want to go adoration together? Do you want to just walk around Lord's? Do you want to meet up, right? It's something that is so simple, but it's so powerful, because when you're with somebody else, you're both the created, and you're both talking about the creator. Right? You're talking about how He created you to be who you are. So, So yesterday I was around the other part of the campus where all the nuns are buried, their sisters are buried, and there's something that was really thinking about me. On the way here, to confession on Saturday, I was thinking about something really, really powerful. I was like, okay, this is why. I'm gonna get a little emotional, maybe. This is why. It's just so powerful that people died here, and people here gave their life to Christ. They fully embraced Him in every way, shape, and form, and they wanted to be with Him forever. They wanted to be like Him. They wanted to try to spread the good news about Him, right? And that's just really powerful for me. It might not be for you, but again, it's something that you have to come here and experience. It's just such a tiny. Well, that's actually kind of cool. I didn't see that on the way here, but we'll check that out in a second. It's such a tiny place, but with such big feelings, and it's a really small college. So on these walls right there is a... No, that's a yellow jacket. No. Get away. You're not stinging me, mister. I'm not getting stung in the Ian Kane podcast. I don't know if it's poison I am here. I'm not going to risk it. But that is one of the Stations of the Cross. That looks like, can't even tell. It's all Stations of the Cross. That one looks like the woman weeping. I can't get back there. No, you really can't. I'm not sure if that's on purpose or if there's another path that goes... It doesn't really look like it, does it? But I want to see if there is. And we'll see if we can't get back there. We'll see if we can't get back. Bike's still up there. I left my bike on, it's not locked up, so I just have to make sure it's still there. I'm not like anybody's gonna steal it, right? Because you're in a Catholic campus. And it's just it's an important bike, and I've had it since I was like 8 years old. You know, it's wearing down though. It's almost time for a new bike. It's getting a little too small for me. I had to put the seat up every month almost at this point. All right, so we got this little trail. I'm just gonna talk about the future of the Ian Kane podcast. So what I want to do in my life, some of you guys might not know yet, but what I want to do in my life is I want to become a Catholic priest. It's something that not a lot of people know. It's kind of between me and some other people, but it's something that is going to be very powerful for me. If I do become a priest, the podcast will go on, and because if I do make it this far in life to where I want to be, and even if I don't, I'll keep creating these podcasts every week for you guys, because I feel like it's, even if I don't get all the subscribers or all the likes or all the comments or all whatever, right? It's still something. It's still somebody watching that video. And the way I think about it, I get these 1,000 views on my short, on my YouTube shorts, and then I see, okay, this is 1,000 people. That's a lot of people. And imagine you're talking to them about Jesus Christ, and they're all in a room. That's the way I think about it. And you're on the stadium, and you're talking to them. You're on the stage. Here's what I was going to talk about. So it looks like there was an alien. Right there, that's all. It was all wrapped up by ivy and stuff. All the other things. This is the nativity scene. Jesus Christ. We were over there. And I saw, oh, that's cool. I didn't see that. So let's read it. In loving memory of Michael and Faldiz, the family, sister, and Mrs. Joseph, Mrs. John, Mrs. Frankie, saw one of the sisters. Homie said, let us remember that he has granted us. There's a bunch of other things himself. Did probably a little quote or something from the Bible, or something, I don't know. There is a path that goes down there. We have two options. We can go down a path, be a little bit of a longer video. I'm not sure if there's anything down there though. Let me just walk a little bit. We'll walk a little bit. I don't want to miss anything, obviously, but I want to make sure I see everything. I think it's just a loop. Well, there is anything back here. I really don't think there is, but I mean, we might as well walk around a little bit. We'll be quick. So yeah, that's what I kind of want to do in life. I want to bring other these old bouquets. It's like a scroll broken too. That's what I want to do for life. It's how a lot of these around. Those are all acorns or stuff. Yeah, it's all acorn. That's what I do. It's what I want to do for life, and it's something that not a lot of people will have the courage to do. Scared me. Just, it looks like there's a path that goes up there. Exploration. Then we'll walk up this path real quick. Let's make sure we don't get lost. I don't think I remember where we are. Where does this go, though? That's a good question. Back rooms? Question mark. Oh, it's just behind here. This is kind of an extra path. Yeah, it's just like the back rooms. It's just an extra path. Holy smokes. Alright, yeah, I don't think there's really anything else back here. Alright, let's just turn around and go back. Maybe there is. It does look like a stone something. Let's go explore. Might as well. 13 minutes. Okay, we gotta make this video somewhat long, right? Yeah, so we're gonna finish up this video here in a little bit. Yeah, it looks like there's some stone. Holy smokes. Holy smokes, that scared me. There's 3 deer. Kind of see them back there. Yeah, there's right there. Can't really zoom in, but back there, they're looking at me. Oh no, yeah. Oh, I'm so lucky there's not a buck in there, but there was a doe. There's a doe right there. I'm so lucky there's not a buck because I might have gotten charged. At that. They're just staring at me, so I don't know. Yeah. They're probably pretty used to humans running. Oh, there's another deer in the open. No, that's just a tree in. I might as well. We've done half the loop. We might as well finish the loop. Go side of this deer. Yeah, but this is just a very beautiful trail. Nice little stream. That's all the deer are. I did see a buck one time. They're pretty common, if you ask me. I wouldn't be surprised. Where'd he go? There he is. You're okay. Hey, bug. not having it. That's a little doe. Oh, he's scared. I'm sorry, buddy. Look at this sheep. Go back to mom. Mom's like, he's not gonna hurt you. He walked past us like, yeah, that thing let me get pretty close to that. It was one of the closest to one of my other videos. I was walking around next to the St. Francis of Assisi statue. I come out of the bushes, a deer, and it started following me. I was like, how convenient. It's right next to the St. Francis of Assisi. Holy smokes. Hold up. It's all dusty. There we go. That's a little better. I'm like, how convenient. We're right next to the St. Francis of Assisi statue. There's a deer. I mean, is this a sign? And I'm like, that was funny. I kept on following to the church, and then I got a little close, started being like, started making noise at it. Didn't like that, ran away. Alright, we're gonna cross this. I think this is the way. Is there another path? I have no idea. Yeah, it's the way. Alright, let's kind of speed up this podcast a little bit. Oh, there's my dear friends are back. They're still hiding. Oh, but yeah, this is how I like to spend my afternoons, when I have free days. Because this is Labor Day when I'm filming this, where we're seeing this. It's a Monday, December 1st. I had nothing else to do, and I was like, okay, let's go hang out with my friends. Which I'm probably going to do later. I'm going to hang out with my friends. Or I could go down to Lourdes. And like, I don't know, I hang out with my friends every weekend. I might go down to Lourdes. Because I saw this path that went down here, and I thought that was really, really interesting. I want to go see what that is. So the podcast is almost done, ladies and gentlemen. It's been an absolute blast. And again, if you have any questions or concerns or video ideas, put them in the comment section. I'll probably get to you guys as soon as I can. I'll probably check this podcast either tonight or tomorrow, depending on my schedule, how that goes. But here we are at the few places. This is Mary statue. I think there's a kid. Great statue. I love it. And I would go down to the nuns where the sisters are buried. But honestly, I'm going to visit another kneeler. This one's actually clean. This is nice how they have a kneeler right here. This would be a beautiful place to pray Hail Mary. I mean, you can't say anything else. That's an absolute beautiful place. But yeah, if you want to be in my next podcast, hit me up. I will try to get to you. Just schedule something. And yeah, so this is one of the final places. This is obviously Jesus on the cross. When I walked past this is the first time before I started this podcast, I got chills to the bone. This was like, something was speaking to me about this. And I was like, oh, what a beautiful place to be held in that if they had pews out here. They should put pews out here. I see this would be a great place to have mass. Should put pews out here, and man, it would be nice. But yeah, it's just something so powerful about that. And then we walk a few feet over here. St. Francis of Assisi, look at that sun. Beautiful. The rays. And the deer, too. See, this is what I'm talking about. They're all over Lourdes. There's I think, what I've seen is three Francis of Assisi statues I've seen. One where the deer showed up, that was next to the chapel. One, over by the sign that says Stop of Worship and stuff. And then there's one right here. It's the third one I've seen. Great statue. I believe that's St. Francis of Assisi. I'm pretty sure there's animals all around it. You imagine walking past here and you see a deer standing right here eating the grass. That would be something else. That would be very spiritually powerful. And of course, we got the pond. You might have seen it. The pond right there. Oh, the leaves are changing colors too. Beautiful. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that is about it. 20-minute podcast. I had a blast. I'm not sure if you guys had a blast, but I sure did. 100%. We'll try to get a podcast out next weekend, earlier, depending on what I have any ideas or if I have any guests I want to be on the podcast. So yeah, leave a like, comment, subscribe. If you have any more video ideas or if you want to be in a podcast, just tell me, just ask me. I'd be more than happy to have you on the podcast. Have any questions, put them in the comments. I'll be more than happy to help you. Until next time, ladies and gentlemen, I love you so does Jesus, and God bless.